Are you struggling to choose between an ArrayList and a LinkedList? Or wondering why your hash set isn't maintaining order? Mastering the Java Collections framework is the single most important skill for any Java developer looking to pass technical interviews or certification exams. In this video, we will cover Java Collections Framework certification practice questions and explanations. Master the Java Collections Framework with this comprehensive MCQ guide. In this video, we dive deep into 30 high-quality practice questions covering the entire Java Collections Framework, from core interfaces like list, set, and map to advanced topics like concurrent collections and sorting logic. Before we begin, try to answer each question before I reveal the solution. Let's see how many you can get right. Which of these interfaces does not extend the collection interface? Option A, list. Option B, set. Option C, map. Option D, queue. The correct answer is C. The map interface is not a subtype of the collection interface. While list, set, and queue all inherit from collection, which in turn inherits from iterable, map represents a mapping from keys to values. This is because the design of a map, key-value pairs, is fundamentally different from a single-element collection, requiring different methods for manipulation, put, get, keyset, etc., compared to the add and remove methods found in the collection interface. Which statement is true regarding the performance of ArrayList and LinkedList? Option A. ArrayList is faster than LinkedList for adding elements at the beginning. Option B. LinkedList is faster than ArrayList for random access using an index. Option C. ArrayList is faster than LinkedList for random access using an index. Option D. LinkedList uses less memory than ArrayList for the same number of elements. The correct answer is C. ArrayList is backed by a dynamic array, which provides O(1) time complexity for random access, get by index, because it can calculate the memory address of any element instantly. In contrast, LinkedList must traverse from the head or tail to reach a specific index, resulting in O(n) complexity. Conversely, adding elements at the beginning is O(1) for LinkedList but O(n) for ArrayList because the latter must shift all existing elements to the right. Which set implementation maintains elements in the order in which they were inserted? Option A, HashSet. Option B, LinkedHashSet. Option C, TreeSet. Option D, enum set. The correct answer is B. LinkedHashSet uses a hash table and a linked list to store elements. While the hash table provides efficient lookup, the doubly linked list maintains the insertion order. HashSet makes no guarantees about order, and TreeSet orders elements based on their natural ordering or a specific comparator. LinkedHashSet is the ideal choice when you need uniqueness, set, combined with predictable iteration order. What happens if you try to add a duplicate key to a HashMap? Option A. The put method throws a duplicate key exception. Option B. The new value is ignored and the old value is kept. Option C. The new value replaces the old value and the method returns the old value. Option D. The HashMap stores both values in a list under that key. The correct answer is C. In a HashMap, keys must be unique. When you call put k-key v-value with a key that already exists, the map will find the existing entry and update its value with the new one. The put Method returns the previous value associated with the key, or null if there was no mapping for the key previously. This is a standard behavior across most map implementations in Java. Which interface should be implemented to define the natural ordering of a class? Option A, Java, Util, Comparator. Option B, Java, Lang, Comparable. Option C, Java, Util, Sortable. Option D, Java, Lang, Ordered. The correct answer is B. The comparable interface is used to define the natural ordering of objects of a class. It contains a single method. Compare to TO. By implementing comparable, you allow collections of that class to be sorted automatically by collections. Sort are used in sorted structures like TreeSet and TreeMap. Comparator, on the other hand, is an external interface used to define custom or multiple orderings for a class that you might not even have the source code for. Which of these is a characteristic of a treeset? Option A, allows multiple null elements. Option B, elements are stored in FIFO order. Option C, it is synchronized by default. Option D, elements are stored in a sorted order. The correct answer is D. TreeSet is a navigable set implementation based on a TreeMap. It stores its elements in a red-black tree structure, which ensures that the elements are always in a sorted order, either natural order or via a comparator. TreeSet does not allow null elements since Java 7, because it needs to call compare to or compare on the elements, which would trigger a null pointer exception. Which method of the queue interface returns null instead of throwing an exception if the queue is empty? Option A, remove. Option B, element. Option C, peek. Option D, pop. The correct answer is C. The queue interface provides two sets of methods for various operations. For retrieving the head element, throws a no such element exception if the queue is empty, while peek returns null. Similarly, remove throws an exception, whereas poll returns null if the queue is empty. Using peek and poll is generally safer when the queue might be empty, as it avoids the overhead of exception handling. What is the initial default capacity and load factor of a HashMap in Java? Option A, 16 and 0.75. Option B, 10 and 0.75. Option C, 16 and 0.50. Option D, 32 and 0.75. The correct answer is A. By default, a HashMap starts with an initial capacity of 16 buckets and a load factor of 0.75. This means that when the map reaches 75% of its capacity, i.e., 12 elements, it will automatically resize, rehash, to double the capacity. The load factor of 0.75 is considered a good trade-off between time and space costs. Which exception is thrown if a collection is modified structurally while iterating over it with a fail-fast iterator? Option A, concurrent modification exception. Option B, illegal state exception. Option C, unsupported operation exception. Option D, no such element exception. The correct answer is A. Fail-fast iterators, like those for ArrayList, HashSet, and HashMap, keep track of a mod count. If this count changes during iteration because the collection was modified, added to or removed from, by any means other than the iterator's own remove method. A concurrent modification exception is thrown immediately. This is designed to detect bugs and prevent non-deterministic behavior. How does concurrent HashMap achieve thread safety differently than a synchronized map? Option A. It locks the entire map during every write operation. Option B. It uses a single lock for both read and write operations. Option C. It uses lock striping, segmenting, or CAS operations to lock only portions of the map. Option D. It creates a copy of the map for every write operation. The correct answer is C. Unlike collections, synchronized map, which locks the entire object for every operation, concurrent HashMap uses a more granular approach. In Java 8 and later, it uses CAS, compare and swap, and synchronized blocks on the head of individual bucket nodes. This allows multiple threads to write to different buckets simultaneously without blocking each other, significantly improving performance in multi-threaded environments. Which method in the collections class is used to make a collection read-only? Option A. Collections, freeze. Option B. Collections, unmodifiable collection. Option C. Collections, immutable. Option D. Collections, read-only. The correct answer is B. The collections, unmodifiable collection method, along with specialized versions like unmodifiable list, unmodifiable set, and unmodifiable map, returns a wrapper around the original collection. This wrapper intercepts any modification attempts, like add or remove, and throws an unsupported operation exception. Note that if the underlying original collection is changed, those changes will still be reflected in the unmodifiable view. Which of the following is the correct signature for the compare method in the comparator interface? Option A. Int compare, TO. Option B. Boolean compare, TO1, TO2. Option C. Int compare, TO1, TO2. Option D. Int compare to, TO1, TO2. The correct answer is C. The comparator less than t greater than interface requires the implementation of the int compare, TO1, TO2 method. It returns a negative integer, 0, or a positive integer as the first argument is less than, equal to, or greater than the second. The int compare to, TO method belongs to the comparable interface. Which list implementation is synchronized and considered legacy? Option A, ArrayList. Option B, LinkedList. Option C, vector. Option D, copy on write ArrayList. The correct answer is C. Vector is a legacy class from Java 1.0 that was retrofitted to implement the list interface. It is synchronized, which means every individual operation carries the overhead of a lock. In modern Java development, ArrayList is preferred for single-threaded use, and copy on write ArrayList or concurrent HashMap-based structures are preferred for multi-threaded use. What happens if you try to add a null element to a hash set? Option A. It throws a null pointer exception. Option B. It is added successfully as the first element. Option C. It is added successfully. Hash set allows one null. Option D. The element is ignored and not added. The correct answer is C. hashset, and HashMap keys. Allows at most one null element. When you add null, the HashMap, which backs the hashset, assigns it to a specific bucket, usually index 0. This is a key difference from treeset, which does not allow nulls because it cannot compare null to other objects. Which map implementation keeps its keys in sorted order? Option A, HashMap. Option B, hashtable. Option C, LinkedHashMap. Option D, TreeMap. The correct answer is D. TreeMap implements the navigable map interface and uses a red-black tree to store its keys. This ensures that the keys are always sorted according to their natural order or a provided comparator. LinkedHashMap maintains insertion order or access order, but not sorted order. Which interface provides the ability to remove elements while iterating? Option A, iterable. Option B, iterator. Option C, collection. Option D, enumeration. The correct answer is B. The Iterator interface provides the remove method, which is the only safe way to remove an element from a collection during iteration. Using the collection's own remove method while iterating with a for each loop or an iterator will result in a concurrent modification exception. What is the primary use case for copy on write ArrayList? Option A, frequent write operations in a multi-threaded environment. Option B, read-heavy operations where the list is rarely modified. Option C, storing large amounts of data to save memory. Option D, maintaining a sorted list of elements. The correct answer is B. Copy on write ArrayList is designed for scenarios where traversal, reading, vastly outnumbers mutations. Writing, for every write operation, add, set, etc., it creates a fresh copy of the entire underlying array. This makes writes very expensive but makes reads extremely fast and thread safe without needing locks, as the iterator works on a snapshot of the array from the moment the iterator was created. Which collection follows the LIFO, last in first out principle? Option A, priority queue. Option B, array deck. Option C, linked list used as a queue. Option D, vector. The correct answer is B. While deck, double-ended queue, can behave as both FIFO and LIFO, the array deck class is the recommended modern implementation for a stack. LIFO, you can use push and pop methods with array deck. The old stack class is legacy and inherits from vector, making it less efficient due to unnecessary synchronization. What is the purpose of the load factor in a HashMap? Option A, it determines the maximum number of elements a map can hold. Option B, it determines when the HashMap should double its capacity. Option C, it is the ratio of keys to values. Option D, it determines the initial number of buckets. The correct answer is B. The load factor is a measure of how full the hash table is allowed to get before its capacity is automatically increased. When the number of entries in the hash table exceeds the product of the load factor and the current capacity, the hash table is rehashed. Internal data structures are rebuilt, so that the hash table has approximately twice the number of buckets. Which method is used to find an element in a sorted list with the best performance? Option A, list index OF. Option B, Collections, binary search. Option C. Collections, sort. Option D. List contains. The correct answer is B. For a list that is already sorted, collections, binary search, provides O, log n, time complexity. Methods like indexOf or contains use a linear search, which is O, n. Note that if the list is not sorted, the result of binary search is undefined. If two objects are equal according to the equals object method, what must be true about their hash code? Values? Option A. Their hash codes must be different. Option B. Their hash codes must be the same. Option C. There is no requirement for hash codes. Option D. Their hash codes must be prime numbers. The correct answer is B. According to the Java contract for object, if two objects are equal, O1 equals O2 equals true, they must produce the same integer result when hash code is called. This is crucial for the correct functioning of hash-based collections like HashMap and HashSet. If equal objects had different hash codes, they would end up in different buckets, and a map would fail to find an existing key. Which of these allows null elements? Option A, ArrayDec. Option B, priority queue. Option C, LinkedList. Option D, TreeSet. The correct answer is C. LinkedList allows null elements. ArrayDec and priority queue do not allow nulls. ArrayDec throws a null pointer exception if you try to add null. And priority queue needs to compare elements, making nulls problematic. TreeSet also prohibits nulls for comparison purposes. Which method removes all elements from a collection? Option A, delete all. Option B, reset. Option C, clear. Option D, remove. The correct answer is C. The clear method is defined in the collection interface. It removes all of the elements from the collection, and the collection will be empty after this call returns. Size will be 0. How do you iterate over both keys and values of a map most efficiently? Option A. Iterate over keyset and call map.get key for each. Option B. Iterate over values. Option C. Iterate over entry set. Option D. Use a for loop with a counter. The correct answer is C. Iterating over entry set is the most efficient way to access both keys and values. It returns a set of map entry objects, each containing both the key and value. Using keyset and then calling get key is less efficient because get key requires an additional hash lookup for every single element. What does a negative value returned by compare_to (TO) indicate? Option A. The current object is greater than the specified object. Option B. The current object is less than the specified object. Option C. The two objects are equal. Option D. An error occurred during comparison. The correct answer is B. In the comparable, compare to, TO, and comparator, compare, TO1, TO2, methods, a negative return value, usually -1, indicates that the first object, or this object, should come before the second object in a sorted list. A 0 indicates equality, and a positive value indicates it should come after. Which method in the collections class can be used to reverse the order of elements in a list? Option A. Collections, shuffle. Option B. Collections, rotate. Option C. Collections, reverse. Option D. Collections, swap. The correct answer is C. Collections, reverse. List less than, greater than list. Reverses the order of the elements in the specified list. This operation happens in linear time. Shuffle is for randomizing. Rotate is for shifting elements circularly. And swap is for exchanging two specific elements. Which of these set implementations uses a bit vector for extremely high performance? Option A. HashSet. Option B. TreeSet. Option C. Enum set. Option D. Copy on write array set. The correct answer is C. Enum set is a specialized set implementation for use with enum types. Internally, it is represented as a bit vector, usually a single long if the enum has less than equals 64 elements. This makes it extremely memory efficient and fast, often faster than even bitwise operations on primitives. Which method would you use to change the element at a specific index in an ArrayList? Option A. Add int index e element. Option B. Put int index e element. Option C. Set int index e element. Option D. Replace int index e element. The correct answer is C. The set int index e element method replaces the element at the specified position in the list with the specified element. The add int index e element method, on the other hand, shifts the existing element and all subsequent elements to the right to insert the new element, increasing the list size. What is the characteristic behavior of a priority queue? Option A. Elements are retrieved in FIFO order. Option B. Elements are retrieved in LIFO order. Option C. Elements are retrieved according to their natural ordering or a comparator. Option D. Elements are retrieved in random order. The correct answer is C. A priority queue is an unbounded priority queue based on a priority heap. The elements of the priority queue are ordered according to their natural ordering, or by a comparator provided at queue construction time. The head of the queue is the least element with respect to the specified ordering. Which class is the thread-safe equivalent of TreeMap? Option A. Concurrent HashMap. Option B. Concurrent skip-list map. Option C. Hashtable. Option D. Collections. Synchronized map. New TreeMap. The correct answer is B. Concurrent skip-list map is a scalable concurrent navigable map implementation. It provides the same sorted key features as TreeMap but is designed for concurrent access. It uses a skip-list data structure rather than a red-black tree to allow lock-free concurrent navigation and updates, while option D is also thread-safe. Concurrent skip-list map is specifically designed for high concurrency without the bottleneck of a single lock. That concludes our deep dive into the Java Collections Framework practice questions. I hope these explanations helped clarify the nuances between different interfaces and implementations. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Java certification content. Don't forget to comment your score below for a full-length timed practice exam with over 100+ questions. Check the link in the description below.